And even in this recession, I just come by tonight to tell you that the Lord is good. So y'all, see, the devil got y'all wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up with what you see at the gas pump and what you see in the grocery store, and with the fact that we still over fighting in Afghanistan and Iraq, and we don't know what tomorrow holds. But I come to tell you tonight, beloved, if you are a child of God, this word applies to you. If you don't know Jesus as your Lord and your Savior, tonight I want to recommend that you give your life and your heart to Christ. But to everybody else in the place, I just come tonight to tell you that the Lord is good. You know the problem is that there is some folk that don't really want to say anything because they really feel bamboozled. They feel hoodwinked. They feel like somebody done them wrong. They thought that if they gave their life to the Lord, they would have no trouble. I mean, there's some folk in here tonight. If you keep your straight face, that you folk won't know I'm talking about you. But there's some folks sitting here tonight that they're really upset with God because they expected for life to become a bed of roses because they gave their life to the Lord. As a matter of fact, the Spirit will let me hear what your prayers sound like. You're one of them that you're praying and you say, well, God, I pay my tithes, I pay my offering, I'm serving in the usher board, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and it seems like the more I try to fight, the more hell I catch. I told you, keep a straight face. We won't know who we talking about. But I come tonight to simply tell you that the Lord is good. Stop letting the devil cloud you with your circumstances. Oh, this is Pastor's anniversary too, ain't it? See, let me help you out tonight, Pastor Cole. They ain't gonna say that to me. See, they think just they have problems, but I come tonight to tell you even preachers have problems. Now, y'all think we got an S on our chest, but we catch hell just like you do. I can't go to Georgia Power and say hallelujah and then write it off. I got to pay them in a timely fashion. Because if I do not pay them in a timely fashion, they're going to see me first a friendly reminder. Preach anyhow, Ivey. And if that's not enough, the next time they won't even send me a whole letter. They'll just send me a postcard. They don't talk nice that time. That time they say, if you don't have it in by the close on or before such and such a day, your service is subject to disconnection. Now y'all holy, y'all ain't never had that happen. I'm talking from experience. Miss that day if you want it. You gonna come home, somebody turn that off. About messing with the thermostat, you will hit the switch, the bulb must be low. I wish I had my folk here tonight. We have problems just like you do, but God sent a word for us tonight to say no matter what you're going through, the Lord is good. Stop letting the devil give you a pity party. You ain't the only one catching hell on the job. You ain't the only one got problems in the house, out the house, behind the house. You're not special. God is not picking on you. Job said, man born of a woman, chapter 14 verse 1, is of a few days, but they full of trouble. He didn't say just unsaved folk. He said any man or woman that's born of a woman. Few days and full of trouble. But in spite of what you're going through tonight, I need you to understand that the Lord is good. This writer, minor prophet, the seventh one, Nahum, he wrote these 3 chapters. He's considered a minor prophet because he has not written a long book that's eloquent like Isaiah's. He does not have the fire and emotionalism of Jeremiah. He does not have the distinguished writings of Ezekiel, nor is he a visionary like Daniel was. But one thing, beloved, it doesn't matter how long or how short. It doesn't matter about the quantity. It matters about the quality. Can I teach for a minute? Because see, there's some folk that think you got to talk to God a long time. But what you're really doing is repeating yourself. Sometimes, beloved, it's not how long you pray, but it's how sincere you pray. See, that begins with the relationship you build with God. So I don't know about y'all, but I know the Lord for myself, which means sometimes I can do a pretty prayer, but sometimes when I'm by myself, look, Lord, this is me. You know the hell I'm catching. I know you won't put more on me than I can bear. But Lord, right now I'm feeling it. So I need to be renewed. And then the Holy Spirit will remind you that Isaiah told you that wait on the Lord. He shall. See, y'all, you know why ain't nobody saying nothing? Because none of us want to wait. We want our blessing and we want it right now. Touch my body, heal my body, and heal right now. Deliver me, Lord, and deliver me right now. God, you said you make my enemies my footstool. Well, I want to put my foot on my enemy's neck. So drop her right now. But beloved, it's not about your time. It's all the days of my appointed time will I wait until my change comes. This text, the writer Nahum, is minor prophet. He comes about 100 years behind Jonah. Now many of us are familiar with the story of Jonah, where God told Jonah to go prophesy to the people of Nineveh. Jonah didn't want to go. Spent 3 days in the belly of the fish. Got spit up, went there and told him, and he sat there and waited, wanting God to destroy him. The king leads the people in an act of repentance by putting on sackcloth and ashes and crying out before God. Now, Greater New Fellowship, y'all ought to be saying amen. Because for God to bless you, your leader got to sometimes cry out to God in your behalf. It's right in here. Sometimes when you sucking on neck bones, Pastor Cool's got to push his. I ain't got no help in here. He got to push his plate away. Sometimes when you sleeping in a good, deep, snoring, gritting teeth sleep, he's wide awake, praying for you. That's why you thank God when you get a real God-fearing leader. Amen, lights. So he leads the Assyrian people to repent, and they do okay for a while, but they have regressed back so bad that God has sent a word. He's going to destroy all of the Assyrians. During this particular time of our text, we find the Israelite children being enslaved by the Assyrians. So when God's man comes bringing this word, they say, wait a minute. Rev Nahum, you said God gonna destroy all of this. Hold up, Rev. Y'all know how we say, quick and quiet. Y'all know how we say, Rev, we need to holler at you. We need to call a meeting. Rev, we heard what you preached out in the street, but we here. We're not here because we want to be. We're here because they enslaved us. Come on now, Red. What's the problem? God don't destroy us too. They the enemy. We the children of God. They the goats. We the sheep. We the wheat. They're the tares. What? God don't destroy us? What about us? We don't want to be here. It's not our fault that we're here. And in response, Nahum says, the Lord is good. A stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. 3 points and we going home, y'all. First of all, he says the Lord is good. The word of God says, oh, taste and see. The Lord is good. We have to be reminded in our times of distress, in times of stress and duress, that God is still good. How can you say that? Well, when David helped me, they ain't saying that. Because David told me to tell you, yea, though you walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, you shall have no evil. Why? Because God is with you. Y'all don't understand that when you're up on your mountain, when you're having your Holy Ghost good time, God is there. But unlike folk, when you're down in your valleys, when you're catching hell on every side, God is still with you. Do I have one witness in this place? So you have to remind your spirit that no matter what I'm going through, God is still good. But he didn't stop there. He said he's a stronghold in the day of trouble. He's a fortress. He's a defense. He's a rock. He's a shelter in the time of a storm. He will protect you in your times of weakness, in your times of sickness. He will come and see about you. He's reminding these people, these children of Israel, I know you're in a bad position, but God still got you because he's a stronghold. Now, it doesn't matter people who's at your job, and I hate to say it this way, but in your church and in your community who don't like you. See, you quoted at the wrong time. In your times of distress, that's when you need to remind yourself, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Why won't it prosper? Because God got a hedge. Y'all ain't saying nothing. He got a hedge around you, which means unless God allow it to happen, the devil cannot do anything to you.